Welcome back to Psychology Pub. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to keep seeing great videos in the future. Today we're going to discuss the love connection, how your personality type impacts your relationships. Love is a complex emotion that can be influenced by various factors, including personality type. Your personality traits can affect the way you approach relationships, communicate with your partner, and deal with conflicts. In this video, we will explore the relationship between different personality types and their love life. Overview of personality types. The Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, MBTI, is a popular personality assessment tool that categorizes people into 16 personality types based on their preferences for 4 dichotomies: introversion-extroversion, sensing, intuition, thinking, feeling, and judging, perceiving. Each personality type is unique and has its own strengths and weaknesses. Personality type and relationships. Your personality type can influence your romantic relationships in many ways. For instance, introverted individuals tend to prefer more intimate and one-on-one interactions, while extroverted individuals may enjoy more social and outgoing activities. Similarly, individuals who are more intuitive may be more interested in exploring deeper emotional connections, while those who are more practical may focus on physical attraction and compatibility. The 16 personality types and their relationship tendencies. Let's take a closer look at the 16 personality types and their tendencies in romantic relationships. ISTJ, the inspector. ISTJs are practical and responsible individuals who value stability and structure. They tend to be traditional and conservative in their approach to relationships, preferring to take things slow and steady. They may struggle with expressing their emotions and may come across as cold or distant, but they are loyal and committed partners. ISFJ, the protector. ISFJs are warm and nurturing individuals who value harmony and security in their relationships. They tend to be loyal and dependable partners who prioritize their partner's needs over their own. They may struggle with setting boundaries and expressing their own needs, but they are supportive and caring partners. INFJ, the counselor. INFJs are insightful and empathetic individuals who value authenticity and intimacy in their relationships. They tend to be idealistic and romantic partners who seek deep emotional connections. They may struggle with trusting others and may be prone to overthinking, but they are compassionate and dedicated partners. INTJ, the mastermind. INTJs are analytical and strategic individuals who value competence and independence in their relationships. They tend to be intellectual and independent partners who prioritize their own goals and ambitions. They may struggle with expressing their emotions and may come across as cold or distant, but they are loyal and committed partners. ISTP, the craftsman. ISTPs are adventurous and spontaneous individuals who value freedom and excitement in their relationships. They tend to be independent and action-oriented partners who are not afraid to take risks. They may struggle with emotional intimacy and may be prone to impulsiveness, but they are fun-loving and exciting partners. ISFP, the composer. ISFPs are sensitive and artistic individuals who value creativity and beauty in their own relationships. They tend to be gentle and supportive partners who prioritize their partner's happiness over their own. They may struggle with conflict and may avoid confrontation, but they are empathetic and romantic partners. INFP, the healer. INFPs are compassionate and idealistic individuals who value authenticity and empathy in their relationships. They tend to be romantic and passionate partners who seek deep emotional connections. They may struggle with setting boundaries and may be prone to self-doubt, but they are loving and supportive partners. INTP, the architect. INTPs are logical and curious individuals who value knowledge and independence in their relationships. They tend to be analytical and independent partners who prioritize their own intellectual pursuits. They may struggle with emotional expression and may come across as distant or indifferent, but they are loyal and committed partners. ESTP, the dynamo. ESTPs are energetic and confident individuals who value excitement and adventure in their relationships. They tend to be spontaneous and action-oriented partners who are not afraid to take risks. They may struggle with commitment and may be prone to impulsiveness, but they are fun-loving and exciting partners. ESFP, the performer. ESFPs are outgoing and vivacious individuals who value fun and spontaneity in their relationships. They tend to be charming and entertaining partners who enjoy being the center of attention. They may struggle with long-term planning and may be prone to impulsiveness, but they are generous and affectionate partners. ENFP, the champion. ENFPs are enthusiastic and creative individuals who value authenticity and connection in their relationships. They tend to be passionate and romantic partners who seek deep emotional connections. They may struggle with follow-through and may be prone to overcommitting, but they are supportive and empathetic partners. ENTP, the visionary. ENTPs are curious and imaginative individuals who value intelligence and wit in their relationships. They tend to be independent and analytical partners who prioritize their own intellectual pursuits. They may struggle with emotional expression and may come across as aloof or insensitive, but they are loyal and committed partners. ESTJ, the supervisor. ESTJs are practical and decisive individuals who value structure and organization in their relationships. They tend to be traditional and reliable partners who prioritize stability and security. They may struggle with emotional expression and may be reserved or unemotional, but they are loyal and committed partners. ESFJ, the provider. ESFJs are warm and caring individuals who value harmony and stability in their relationships. They tend to be nurturing and supportive partners who prioritize their partner's needs over their own. They may struggle with setting boundaries and may be prone to overcommitting, but they are loyal and devoted partners. ENFJ, the teacher. ENFJs are charismatic and empathetic individuals who value connection and harmony in their relationships. They tend to be passionate and devoted partners who seek deep emotional connections. They may struggle with setting boundaries and may be prone to overcommitting, but they are loving and supportive partners. ENTJ, the commander. ENTJs are confident and ambitious individuals who value competence and success in their relationships. They tend to be independent and assertive partners who prioritize their own goals and ambitions. They may struggle with emotional expression and may be perceived as cold or distant, but they are loyal and committed partners. Introverts versus extroverts in relationships. One of the most significant differences between personality types is the preference for introversion or extroversion. Introverts tend to be more reserved and reflective, while extroverts are more outgoing and expressive. In relationships, introverts may prefer more intimate and one-on-one interactions, while extroverts may enjoy more social and outgoing activities. However, it's essential to note that introverts and extroverts can have successful relationships with each other. The key is to understand and respect each other's needs and preferences. Introverts may need more alone time to recharge, while extroverts may need more social interaction to feel energized. Finding a balance that works for both partners is crucial. Sensing versus intuition in relationships. Another significant difference between personality types is the preference for sensing or intuition. Sensing individuals tend to focus on concrete and practical information, while intuitive individuals are more interested in abstract and theoretical ideas. In relationships, sensing individuals may prioritize physical attraction and compatibility, while intuitive individuals may be more interested in exploring deeper emotional connections. Again, it's essential to understand and respect each other's preferences. Sensing individuals may appreciate practical gestures of love, such as gifts or acts of service, while intuitive individuals may prefer more emotional expressions of love, such as quality time or heartfelt conversations. Thinking versus feeling in relationships. The preference for thinking or feeling can also impact relationships significantly. Thinking individuals tend to be logical and analytical, while feeling individuals are more empathetic and emotional. In relationships, thinking individuals may prioritize rational decision-making and problem-solving, while feeling individuals may prioritize emotional connection and harmony. Finding a balance between thinking and feeling is crucial for a healthy relationship. Both partners should be able to communicate their needs and preferences and work together to find solutions that work for both of them. Judging versus perceiving in relationships. Finally, the preference for judging or perceiving can also impact relationships. Judging individuals tend to be organized and structured, while perceiving individuals are more flexible and adaptable. In relationships, judging individuals may prefer routine and predictability, while perceiving individuals may enjoy spontaneity and change. Again, finding a balance is essential. Both partners should be able to compromise and find a middle ground that works for both of them. Compatibility between personality types. While any two personality types can have a successful relationship, some combinations may be more compatible than others. For instance, individuals with similar preferences may have an easier time understanding and communicating with each other, while individuals with opposite preferences may need to work harder to find common ground. Here are some general guidelines for compatibility between different personality types. ISTJ is compatible with ISFJ, ESTP, ESFP, ISTP. ISFJ is compatible with ISTJ, ESFJ, ENFJ, INFJ. INFJ is compatible with ENFJ, ENFP, INFP, and INTJ. INTJ is compatible with ENTJ, ENTP, INFJ, INTJ. ISTP is compatible with ESTP, ISTJ, ISFP, and ESFP. ISFP is compatible with ESFP, ISFJ, INFP, and INTP. INFP is compatible with ENFP, INTP, ISFP, and ENFJ. INTP is compatible with ENTJ, INTJ, ENTP, and INFP. ESTP is compatible with ISTP, ESFP, ESTJ, and ENTJ. ESFP is compatible with ISFP, ESTP, ESFJ, and ENFJ. ENFP is compatible with INFP, ENTP, ENFJ, and INFJ. ENTP is compatible with INTP, ENFP, ENTJ, and INTJ. ESTJ is compatible with ISTJ, ESFJ, ESTP, and ENTJ. ESFJ is compatible with ISFJ, ESTJ, ESFP, ENFJ. ENFJ is compatible with INFJ, ENFP, ESFJ, ENTP. ENTJ is compatible with INTJ, ENTP, ESTJ, and ENTJ. Again, it's essential to remember that compatibility depends on more than just personality type. Factors such as shared values, interests, and goals are also important. Communication tips for different personality types. Effective communication is essential for any relationship, but it can be challenging when partners have different personality types. Here are some tips to help you communicate more effectively with different personality types. For introverts, give them space and time to process their thoughts and feelings, and avoid overwhelming them with too much social interaction. For extroverts, engage them in social activities and conversations, and be open to their need for stimulation and excitement. For sensing individuals, focus on concrete and practical information, and avoid abstract or theoretical discussions, for that may be confusing or overwhelming. For intuitive individuals, explore deeper emotional connections and ideas, and be open to exploring new possibilities and perspectives. For thinking individuals, focus on logical and rational arguments, and avoid emotional appeals or personal attacks that may be perceived as irrelevant or unproductive. For feeling individuals, focus on emotional connection and harmony, and be open to expressing your feelings and emotions in a constructive way. For judging individuals, stick to routines and schedules, and avoid last-minute changes or surprises that may disrupt their plans or cause stress. Conclusion: your personality type can have a significant impact on your romantic relationships, affecting your communication behavior and overall compatibility with your partner. Understanding your personality traits and how they impact your love life can help you build stronger and healthier relationships. By respecting and communicating effectively with your partner, you can overcome any challenges and build a deeper connection that lasts. Thanks so much for joining us today on Psychology Pub. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe for more great videos in the near future.